Oh no! He did it! He did it! This is why I said you shouldn't even have gave him the chance. He like a hurt ex right now. Saying anything just to clear themselves. Oh no, this nigga is Lucifer. He Lucy. He really Lucy now?
God of Destruction Goku would finally make his return. The same.
And he about to get slapped up too. We can't trust you, nigga. You ran away. You ran away while nobody was looking. I don't even know how you did that. I don't even know how you did that. Cause the other motherfucking Makoto couldn't even do that.
Can only be understood by another user.
Thank you. That's why I fuck with that nigga. That's why I fuck with that nigga. Thank you, my nigga. All the demons have been losing to angels for years, and he couldn't even beat Makoto.
But thinking about it now, I would do it all over again.
Alright, this nigga's crazy. This nigga don't give a f. Bro, this nigga's insane, bro. Ultra Vegito kills Light, 5th of the 5 strongest. Ultra Vegito finally meets the Grand Priest in Zeno. Ultra Vegito must kill the Grand Priest.
Well, hello. So our story continues with Ultra Vegito, the God Killer, finally having left the Pyramid of Power after 20 plus years of training inside. Where on the outside, no more than 10 days would have passed. As he walks out, a noticeable difference is seen in the legendary warrior, as his eyes now inexplicably glow a violent glowing red, complete with red lightning surrounding him. All this while, he remains still in just what looks like base. And watching on in pure shock that he has finally arrived outside, and looking more confident than ever, Seraphim Goku and true Demon of Destruction Vegeta would just remain still, not able to even believe their own eyes. Goku, however, trying his best to say something, anything, would just mutter, "But Vegito, it's you. You finally finished, huh?
Indeed.
Sure, already?" But a laughing Vegito just responds, "Am I ready? Interesting question. I feel like I've been ready for this moment for millennia.
Come on now.
Son Goku." Huh? But this referral to him so formally would take Goku aback, normally used to being called Kakarot by Vegito for the last 20 years. As he says, "Son Goku? You don't normally call me that. Is everything alright, Vegito?"
What do we usually call him,
But
Goku?
Vegeta would take something far more serious and concerning from the slight differences in Vegito, as he would think internally with a vein of pure fear, "Wait a minute! This is Vegito? Why is his presence so different now? His energy, it's changed."
I mean, he probably, you know what, now that I think about it, he is Gogeta right now.
Kakarot. Is this really him? Or is it Lucifer?
There's no way that's Lucifer.
Confident brat. But while Vegito would talk to his better halves, from afar, Yomoshi would observe before calling out, "Sorry to interrupt your little reunion, but what now, God Killer? It's all well and good making your cool little appearance, but I'm sure you're well aware the fifth is far from finished. You only just angered him more. What will you do now? Absorb us all now to defeat him? If so, do it quickly. It's only a matter of time before he recovers." But looking behind with a cocky smirk, Vegito would seem more dismissive than expected, as he just lets out, "Yomoshi, 3rd of the 5 strongest. You look a little different to how I remember you. You worry far more, too. Fear not, dear Saiyan. Fusion with you all is unnecessary for now. I'll take care of this child as I am now. This won't even be a warm-up for me."
You know what's wild though? I when I imagine him fighting the Grand Priest, I imagine it being him and like everybody he was gonna call upon, you know. But now I guess I can see him fighting the Grand Priest without everybody in his body, and like it going back to the way I imagined it, which was everybody fight together, right? Everybody fight together, you know, hand in hand, and not really like in body. If you get what I mean, like, cause bro just be sucking niggas up anyways. But yeah, then you know it's kind of going back to where I see it. But I guess in the end he probably is gonna end up like sucking them back up in, cause he literally just kind of said like he down for the sucky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But hearing this and Vegito's strange new mannerisms, Broly too would become increasingly concerned, as he begins to think, his confidence, it's grown. It's greater than Gogeta's was. Why? Surely he must realize all of us here had failed.
Oh wait, I'm tweaking. This nigga is not Gogeta. Why did I say this nigga is Gogeta, bro? I'm tweaking.
2 training partners. Yet here he is, talking to us like he's met us for the first time. Something is not right here.
I think everything's right.
But conversely, not too far away, the young GT Goku would just be smiling, blissfully unaware of everyone's
out here looking like Light, man.
Places his hands on his hips and says, "I should have known you'd make an entrance like that. You love to show off, don't you, Vegito?" You've definitely got the same timing as us, that's for sure.
I'm still upset this nigga
unimpressed GT Vegeta
Gogeta did not defeat Light, bro. It should have been Gogeta, bro.
We were this close to dealing with him ourselves. If it wasn't for that damn fusion time limit. You really need to give us a pair of those Bataro one of these days. I'm tired of not finishing the job.
What? This nigga want to stay fused forever? What? Vegeta wants to fuse? What? That's unlikely. Oh yeah, this nigga bursting with energy.
Would soon come to a pause when out
that nigga said, "Shut the fuck up." Oh, that's Light.
As he powers up with an almighty roar screaming,
he looking like gone.
I'm done with all this madness.
Having now been taken for surprise for the third time, as gritting his teeth, he would stare over to his assailant, grumbling, "What worm came out now? Another copycat demon or copycat seraphim? Just give me the damn God Killer!"
I mean, you got him, gang.
Before once more, unable to contain his anger, Dark would just flex his gigantic aura, sending wind and debris everywhere and far beyond. Guess who's back? Where does this kid get all his power from? Leaving both Seraphim Goku and Vegeta to just watch on.
Consider he's darkness, I'm pretty sure like
from the force
the world,
yet again,
life
his
period.
Boundaries even further. Light, you damn fool!
I feel like it's easy to have dark powers, especially like when you got issues like him.
Commenting, "You've let Dark take full control now. There's no going back. If you don't die now, then the whole multiverse will suffer his wrath."
I kind of want to see the wrath. Like, what is he gonna do? Because Dark talking about pure darkness or the time of darkness, reality of darkness, whatever he called it.
Wasn't that easy to beat? As he lets out, "Oh, I sense more power than expected. He's still hiding something. But don't worry, the wait is finally over for you. The God Killer is indeed here now. Dark."
Dark.
But hearing Vegito call the fifth by name, Goku would begin to wonder, wait, how does Vegito know Dark's name already? No one
Bro,
said it
he
yet.
literally connected to all of y'all.
But regardless of the mystery surrounding how Vegito is talking now, Dark himself would begin to take notice of his words, replying, "What's this? Now you two claim to be the God Killer? I've heard that enough from the likes of you deceitful Saiyans."
You deceitful
Dark
Saiyans.
would then raise his hand up slowly, continuing, "And you look even less interesting than the rest. Where's your multicolored hair? Where are your wings? No horns?"
Wait, he ain't no multicolored hair?
Pathetic.
I thought he came out with multicolored.
As you have arrived, worm. Before finally outstretching his palm fully out and saying,
This nigga
"The
really
God
turned
Killer
into
truly is
gum.
among you. He will save you now." As instantly, Dark would then carelessly fire out a high-powered energy wave straight towards Vegito, Goku, and
I guess this is a test.
"Save me? You got it wrong. It's me who saves the God Killer." As with that strange line let out, Vegito
He could still use the suck hand, where he sucked the energy, I'm just saying.
And just like that, with no
Oh,
hesitation,
okay,
with
destroy the
simply
pyramid
the
of
bob
power,
his head,
alright.
Vegito would dodge entirely Dark's speed, letting it shoot off straight behind and into the distance. But on collision, it would seem not to hit just any piece of rock or landscape, as instead, it would reach where the pyramid of power was located, blowing it up instantly, as in the aftermath, only wreckage and destruction remained.
Ain't like we need it no more.
Possible. And Dark, though emotionless looking, would seemingly sound satisfied, saying, "Well, no God Killer came, but at least I've eliminated the chance of any more of you mortals coming out and claiming you are him.
Facts,
I should
100.
have done this from the start." But it would also seem that the God Killer himself would hardly be bothered either, as pointing backwards, he would just say in response, "Oh good, I was dreading having to go through the trouble of flat-packing that all up. And even better, that I didn't plan on ever having to use it again either. You're a good kid, Dark."
Dang, he said ever again?
As following this, the God Killer would then begin to vanish, much to the surprise of Vegeta behind him, only to arrive perfectly in front.
That's crazy. That means we gotta be like in the last moments of the arc.
Shredder warrior. As the equally flinchless Dark would just stare back at the incidents, not letting out a word. Until finally, the two would meet face to face, the fifth of the five strongest and his long-awaited prey, Ultra Vegito, the God Killer. And with their eyes locked and staring into one another, unblinking, Dark would say, "So, you dare next to waste my time? You're either a fool, or you truly are the God Killer."
The God Killer.
To which Vegito, looking down smirking, would just respond, "My dear boy, I guess there's only one way to find out for sure, right? Just try not to extend yourself
That nigga
too
about to
much.
break his
I'm
neck
sure
looking
you
up at
exhausted
Ultra
enough
Vegito,
already.
though.
As is, trying so hard against these weaklings.
He just dissed these niggas.
Well, however, perhaps on purpose,
That nigga just dissed everybody in the room.
Before. With a violent close-range blast, almost like
That
a sucker
did
punch,
nothing.
Dark would instantly blast Vegito point blank, as his entire skull is lost in the light as if erased on the spot. Just another imposter. As in the aftermath, Dark just seeing plumes of smoke.
He just
smelling
pick him up,
sharp
start
flesh in the
choking him
air,
out, bro.
To wait to see what devastating damage he had done. But as the dust would begin to settle, slowly but surely, the neck of the God Killer would become visible. Until...
Imposter? I guess you could say that.
As Vegito would inevitably then emerge with his grin
I don't know
wide as
about all
ever
that.
and his demonic eyes just staring through the smoke before...
Oh no! He did it! He did it!
Before long, lifting him into the air like the child he is.
Bro.
God would then just seem helpless.
He about to sun this little nigga!
Your dirty hands off me!
Bro.
As now,
I ain't gonna lie, you might as well snap that nigga neck, bro. For real, for real.
Vegito's hands. Why isn't he budging? He's like a statue! But Vegito would just continue to smile, enjoying the fifth struggle, as he would say, "Oh, come on, really? This is what you struggle with? With your height, surely you would have dealt with this your entire life.
Niggas.
Show me where they fit you at the tip of the
Hey,
fight.
nah, for real though.
How will you escape?
This
Show me where
nigga
they
funny
fit
as hell,
you. With
bro.
your height, surely you would have dealt with this your entire life. Come
Right, right, bro, yo, master, he ain't do that shit to you a few times. That nigga, your momo ain't do that to you a couple times. Like, what you mean, bro?
Show me why they fear you as the fifth of the five strongest.
For real, for
How
real.
will you escape this? Shut up! Shut up! As suddenly screaming a blood-curdling Dark scream, Dark would lose himself in an uncontrollable rage as the entire
this
background
music,
behind
bro.
him.
I don't
would
think
turn
we heard
pitch
this
black,
music
and
before.
Black lightning would begin to encompass not only his body but attack Vegito's too. That's the way. Show me what's really inside you. Don't mind me. I'm enjoying the breeze. As the darkened God Killer would just continue his grip, seemingly completely unfazed as his eye contact ceases to break. All the while, Dark's power would continue to skyrocket to all new heights in the face of all new adversity, with the entire landscape falling prey also, with black lava spurting from the very ground as if summoned from another dimension. What's going on? And Seraphim Goku, sensing the marked change in atmosphere and power level of Dark, as he comments in a panicked voice, "Vegito, what are you planning? You're just making him angrier! You're making him stronger! Don't let him do this!"
He's not about to do nothing, bro.
That damn fool! As GT Vegeta is more wide.
Y'all literally noticed how strong this man was, and y'all talking about some
He's too far
chill out.
gone. He's lost it. All that time in the pyramid has driven him mad. All he lusts for now is the thrill of battle.
All of
Who's
y'all
the
do.
same against Cell.
All of you do that same thing. You all are like that. I don't know why we playing this game right now. Like y'all not saying. Like they not saying they all don't do this. Like stop it, bro. Don't try to shame. Don't try to shame this nigga. Y'all are all the same.
You will all regret the Age of Darkness!
As suddenly, after screaming this,
I think not.
God would undergo an unexpected change, as his hair would spike further and grow longer in a very familiar fashion.
Oh, damn.
Now what's this? Causing
Wait,
an amused
so
Vegito,
he's a
still holding
he's
on
a
to
Saiyan.
the
He's
entire
Saiyan.
place right before his eyes, in the palm of his hands, to then make the connection to, saying, screaming, powering up and growing your hair. You sure you aren't really a Saiyan, Dark?
That's what I'm saying. Who his daddy?
Enough.
His daddy is Ultra Vegitos. His daddy is Vegito, man. I'm telling you, bro. Who is your daddy, bro? Is your Momo your daddy, bro? Who is this nigga daddy, bro? I know it's somebody, bro. Tell me, like, for real, for real.
As instantly, then as if ending his own transformation,
Bro, just tell me he was a test tube baby. That's all I want you to just say, bro.
Halo eyes begins to make his move.
Damn, that's kind of fire.
Suddenly gripping the God Killer's forearm tightly, now no longer fretting in the slightest.
Nah, this nigga gotta be a demon.
Before
like a
lifting his
demon
arm
more than he
high
look
up
like
into
a
the
Saiyan,
air
huh?
and just coldly letting out, no mortal should ever be this close to a deity, and this arm shall now eternally serve as a reminder. As
You know he can
like
just, like,
cutting
throw that
through
shit
the
back,
air,
right?
The newly powered up Dark would then immediately slice straight through the arm of the famed God Killer.
Okay, look at you looking like Garo, boy.
Ouch, I guess.
I guess.
Vegito, I told you. Oh no! What are we gonna do now?
Man, he really
As
about to
Broly,
beat the shit out
Yamachi,
this
and
little
GT
nigga, bro.
Goku would then in return react in total shock.
Honestly, all
Having
y'all
never
need to
seen
be
Vegito
getting
in
y'all
this
fucking
predicament
belts
before,
out right
of
now.
course, it would be a different story for Vegito. As sadistically staring at his now profusely bleeding stump of an arm,
That nigga not worried about that
crimson
shit.
liquid, he would just comment,
He's been here before.
"It's been a while since I last saw my own blood. Well done, Dark. With this at least, you have lived up to your name. But I get the feeling you didn't do much research before coming into this battle.
He did.
I'm afraid this won't be the reminder you think it is.
Man,
Is that so?
we can grow those back. Trust
But
me.
unbothered, Dark would just
This
proceed to
nigga can literally grow a child version of himself. Growing that back is nothing, bro. You can actually keep that as a souvenir. We don't need it anymore. Take that shit to hell with you, bro. Fuck is you talking about?
remove the severed arm of Vegito before dropping it on the ground before him like discarded trash. Instantly jumping back now.
Jumping
no
back?
and gaining
That's bitch
distance
made
between
shit.
him and the Gogeta. Now, this charade ends here. You have proven yourself the one true
Is he about to
Gogeta.
Chidori him?
For that, you will receive a death worthy of your sins. Those that die by my hand shall live in eternal darkness forever.
Chidori?
Darkness? How
Yeah,
scary.
eternal darkness. That's
But
the thing that he
regardless,
keep
like a
talking about.
programmed robot,
Shit,
he
I
will
low-key
change
kind of
the
want to
God
see
of
this
his mannerisms.
eternal
As he
darkness.
just continues walking forward with his blood leaking and splattering onto the floor, saying, "If you knew who you really were talking to right now, you'd know. I've suffered worse fates than darkness, and for
Facts.
longer than you have even existed, child.
Facts.
Even now, some would say I'm still in prison,
Facts.
but not for long."
And in fact, he was 3 times the imprisonment. You know what I'm saying? First he was in prison, then he got out of prison, but then he was in prison still because, you know what I'm saying, 2 people were stuck inside his body. But then, like, honestly, it's really about like 8, 9 times the imprisonment, 10 times the imprisonment. You know what I'm saying? Like 10 life sentences on God, cause like he got 10 niggas inside of him. Pause. That's crazy. You know, and they all inside of him, sitting there for life. So technically, he about 10 times the imprisonment. Plus, he was in the pyramid of power, more imprisonment. Y'all not thinking, man. Y'all not thinking, bro. Like, for real, for real.
As with yet another strange outburst, the God Killer would then proceed to pick up his severed hand.
I don't
and
even think
instantly
you need to
begin
put that shit back
reattaching it
together.
Using Boo's powers that remain within him.
I would have just grew it back.
Until finally, with his arm good as new, he would just inspect it with a smile, saying, "This body, it truly is remarkable.
Yeah.
Maybe my greatest vessel yet.
Facts.
You will love becoming part of it too in due time, Dark."
Oh, okay. So assimilation. Okay. I like
Hearing
that.
this, Dark would have little
I
to
like
say,
that.
only thinking
Dark
to
gonna be
himself,
pissed in there.
"Vessel, this mortal may have become more corrupted by Lucifer than I first thought. What on earth was Zeno and Dai thinking, allowing him to train for so long? Surely
Nigga,
could
they
have
was
erased
thinking of
this
you and
entire
this nigga
galaxy
fighting.
at any time. What foolishness! No matter, it always came down to me.
I don't think he's spoken to Zeno.
Silent treatment, Dark.
'Cause if you know
That's
Zeno, you
fine
know
with
he's
me.
sadistic.
We can get down to business. As Vegito, just taking Dark's silence as a call to start fighting, will then begin cracking his knuckles as he inches closer and closer to the 5th. His most powerful foe yet, and what should be his greatest challenge too. He's fast. And in a show of not only intense eagerness, but also ridiculous speed, Dark would immediately close the gap, rushing straight forward with his fist pulled back, impressing even Vegito. But definitely still not fast enough. That is until ducking his head down, the God Killer would just clench his own fist, confident that he would react accordingly in time anyway. I'm done with your cockiness! As undeterred, Dark would just continue on, about to launch his fist. But in the end, just as he would
That
fully
nigga
extend,
barely
with
using
his
any
teeth bare,
strength, bro.
giving it his all,
He not even
Vegito
trying.
would be right there to meet him.
Vegito
Their
is
fists
not
colliding
trying. Stop
with
it.
a totally different look on the God Killer's countenance, and he grins from ear to ear. But regardless of Vegito's expression,
Damn, that's kinda crazy. One punch?
Simply colliding fists would create a simply gigantic explosion of energy that would dwarf the rest of the Saiyans who watch on tantalizingly. Vegito, what power? I can only imagine what our timeline would be like now if we held power like this. As each duo of Saiyans from all different universes,
Yeah, y'all
parts of
timeline
history,
kinda
and
fair, bro.
timelines would each share their
I
own
was gonna
reaction
diss
of
they
shock
timeline,
and
but it-
awe at the two
I ain't gonna do
almighty
that.
powers. But from there, both warriors would then begin to vanish, but not before
Kind of like that
final
one dude from
exchange
Street
as the
Fighter
God
now,
Killer would
like
let out,
that's like
"I
supposed to be like
this.
Brazilian
You
or
hit harder
something.
than Gogeta. To tell you the truth, I didn't
Jamaican.
expect you to even be stronger than Kakarot. Consider me impressed. A worthy appetizer before I taste the priest's blood. But Dark, sensing just how belittling
Like that
Vegito's
green
comments
dude.
are,
I don't know his
looking
name.
already,
He from
will then
Street
yell in
Fighter.
retaliation,
Veronka or something?
Die is my victim, and you will be the reward I give to get his attention.
Wait a
Just
minute,
you
wait a
wait
minute. He wanna fight Die? Die is my victim. That's crazy. What y'all niggas got against Die? What the fuck? I know why Ultra Vegito don't like Die, but what the fuck did Die do to you, nigga? He probably gave birth to your bitch ass.
Just how belittling Vegito's comments are, overlooking him already, will then yell in retaliation. Die is my victim, and you will be the reward.
Oh,
I give to
you know
get
what?
his attention.
You know
Just
what?
You wait, mortal.
Dark, I forgot. Yeah, Dark doesn't like
And just
Zeno.
like that, their fierce battle
So he probably don't
would pick
like
up
Die
pace
either.
As Dark's elbow would collide next with Vegito's knee. Before using his free leg to launch a roundhouse straight at the head of
Damn.
Dark,
But wait, no, hold on. I'm sorry, I'm pausing. That means Die and Zeno had to have done something to Light to where he feels some type of way, because Dark is literally just a manifestation, you know, an alter ego. Like that means like deep down inside, Light feels some type of way about them. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I guess he was like indoctrinated to not feel any type of way with his Light persona, but his Dark persona clearly holding something against him. I wonder what that is. But I think, you know what they did say? I think Momo did say something about like how they took him away from his family and stuff like that. So they might have did the same thing that they did to the gods with him. They might have killed his family and all type of ish, you know, which is why he looks somewhat like a Saiyan or something, you know, or who knows? Maybe it was Momo who killed his family, because that man did sacrifice his whole team. So maybe somebody from his team was like his parent, like his dad or his mom. If Momo isn't already his fucking dad.
to his credit, actually manages to duck down just in time, making Vegito miss. And with a side eye, looking to Vegito, he would comment, "You may finally be the God Killer, but you strangely fight just like the rest of those Saiyans. Predictable, lower life forms."
Right.
To which Vegito amused
cannot
reply,
say that, bro.
"Well, I am the fusion of two of them, and that last guy you fought is basically me with a different haircut."
It's me with a
Astute
different haircut.
observation, kid, but don't think I haven't got any other tricks up my sleeve.
I ain't seen no tricks up none of y'all sleeves, bro. Except for Goku.
As Dark, wanting to end this soon, would just instantly power up another black ball of concentrated energy within his palm before firing off a column of energy ferociously once more at Vegito's face. But this time, the God Killer would be the one to dodge, ducking down just like Dark did, but with one key difference. What the? As soon as the God Killer would win,
Split his hand?
instantly counter with what looks like an uppercut, knocking the fifth's arm straight up and taking him completely by surprise.
I thought he cut his
And the God
arm
Killer
off.
would then let out ominously, "I may fight like those clowns over there, but you're just like every god I faced. No defense and ready to be sliced up." What the hell is that? As soon it would be revealed, in Vegito's hand would be
Oh,
the
the saber.
Godslayer blade itself, fully extended and ready to make good on his earlier statement.
This is not how you end him,
As
bro.
Vegito would then slash the Godslayer blade straight across Dark.
That nigga should have lost his arm, bro. What is this, man?
Ow! But of course, for the first time ever,
What
shield
the
would
fuck,
find
that
its
baby
weakness
ass
in
scratch?
Vegito's unstoppable blade. As a shortcut would then
There's
appear
no way.
the shocked fifth's arm.
Damn.
But the pain would not stop there, as Vegito would then quickly move on to knee the young-looking god straight onto his chin, with Vegito yelling after him, "You haven't got time to be tending to your wounds, kid. Keep your eyes right here!"
I mean, if you really want to flex Vegito, you could really just start punching him like with one hand, like really start whooping his ass with one hand.
Not stopping for a minute,
God
the God
damn.
Killer would then roughly grab Dark by the skull and then... In a
Jesus
familiar
Christ.
move, Vegito would often use to knock out his godly opponents. He would smash the fifth directly onto the ground below with a thunderous collision, as he lets out coyly, "Not only do you gods all fight the same, you all die the same too."
Like bitches.
But in this instance, something would actually be different, as the God Killer would look down. "Speedy little rat, aren't you?" As Dark would be revealed to no longer even be there, having escaped what seems the very last second. And soon enough, in the distance behind Vegito, Dark would come skidding
Why
across
he
the
backing
ground,
up so
moving at
much?
disruptive speed. Damn you! But
Why you
even
backing
with
up
escape,
so much,
the tension
gang?
would only be just building. As clenching his fist forward, he would let out, "I am nothing like what you have seen before! Not even die could defeat me as I am now, you wretched creature!"
Yeah, okay.
Ooh. Piquing Vegito's interest momentarily, he turns his head and asks, "And what makes you so sure about that? I'd be awfully disappointed if that were the case." But then again, I've fought him before, and no different. You're not even in his league.
Wait, you fought him before?
How dare you! I will show both of you the Age of Darkness!
Yeah, that. Show me
And
it.
furiously using his rage to fuel his power once again, with a huge roar and flexing what little muscle mass he has, Dark would power
I want to
up
see this
even
Age
further
of
beyond.
Darkness, Eternal Darkness, whatever it is.
And from there, a skirmish would take place between the two, with Dark launching multiple punches at first, followed by key beams.
If this is a Eternal Darkness, I ain't gonna lie, this
The two would
trash.
rush in at each other.
This is not what I expected, bro.
But only for the God Killer to duck beneath and be the victor of the train. In every scenario, Vegito would maintain his smile, truly just playing with the fifth of the five strongest.
Yeah.
And all this,
Yeah, this
while
nigga's
still
pathetic
just
now.
in base. And indeed,
Imagine if he would have actually fought the fourth, bro. The fourth would have just been like, it would have been worse than this. He probably would have got the Goku Black treatment. Like, soon as he walked out, boom, just dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, it probably would have been way worse for the fourth. You know, which I was kind of expecting the fourth to fight that man, but had to show off Seraphim Goku. You know what I'm saying? Understandable. I'm not mad at it. But yeah, no, this is Age of Eternal Darkness, whatever this is. I expected the sky to be pitch black, lightning to be summoned everywhere, the whole multiverse just go dark. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. I don't know. I expected something crazy. Nigga, you telling me the Age of Darkness is you just throwing punch flurries? Like, nigga, anybody can do that. It's not even dark outside. Like, you ain't even like, nigga ain't even changed the climate. You ain't even changed the weather or nothing, bro. Like, what? Eternal Age of Darkness where? Eternal Age of Darkness what? You just getting your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? It's an Eternal Age of Darkness for you, but for everybody else, it seems like the same perfect day. You know what I'm saying?
once the aftermath of the battle had been settled, with smoke and destruction rising all over,
Hey, kill this nigga, bro.
only one warrior would remain defeated on the ground, with only one eye barely open and seemingly half his face beaten into submission.
Man, this is like when Gon fought that one
The
bald
God Killer
dude.
then finally revealed to be standing over him,
In
with
the,
one foot disrespectfully on his
And that
chest,
little,
just letting
and
out.
what was it, the Hunter exam?
I don't quite think the Grand Priest would be this weak.
Yeah,
that
facts.
wouldn't make for a very entertaining story at all.
It's facts.
You're just another god who overestimates themselves.
Yeah.
Tell me, how does it feel to be humbled by a mortal?
That nigga definitely
You'll be
hates
the one
him.
humbled in the end. Zeno will erase you.
I don't think he will.
But Vegito, hearing this,
Zeno
continued.
ain't even erase him now, bro. You just had to question yourself as to why Zeno didn't erase him like sooner than what it is now. So what make you think this nigga about to erase him anytime soon, bro? Like, he's not erasing this nigga, bro. He's not erasing this nigga. Alright? He's not.
blankly smile as he responds, "You know what? I feel like I've heard enough from this dark side of you. Maybe Light will have something more interesting to say." Before the God Killer would just then turn around, looking to two Saiyans in particular, and saying, "Hey, you two, Son
gonna suck his
Goku and
energy?
Vegeta from the future. Turn back into Gogeta, will you? I have a task for you."
Yup.
Immediately confused
Go
with
ahead,
his
hit him with that
hands, without
Rasengan,
clear,
you know what I'm
his battle
saying?
was over already.
The Pride
But
Rasengan.
regardless, as some time would pass, the two would oblige. And stepping next to Vegito's foot would be a familiar one.
That mean
And of
this
course,
man been
it would
sitting-
be revealed
stepping
that
on your body
Vegeta,
the whole
he would look
time,
to his
holding you
counterpart
down.
And say, "So, what is it you want from me again, Vegito?" To which Vegito, still with his foot firmly planted on Dark's torso, would then reply, "Create for me that fancy attack of yours, the one you used to annoy me with in the pyramid. The one that erases negative energy. Star Trek Voyager, was it?"
Star Trek Voyager? What the
Now summoning
fuck? That shit was
divine
not the name of that
multiple ball of
bitch.
energy in
There's
his
no
hand
way.
Would reply, "Stardust Breaker, you mean?"
Nah. Pride
That's the
Rasengan.
one. Before Vegito
LGBTQ Pride Rasengan.
closer towards it with an air of confidence. Whoa! No way! As
he
suddenly,
holding it?
without any training needed, the God Killer would just instantly take hold of the Stardust Breaker.
How the fuck he doing that? This nigga evil. What the fuck? How is he doing? No, nigga. This nigga is 70% evil, bro. There's no way he should be doing this right now.
For himself, surprising Gogeta in the process with his genius, while a smirking Vegito would just comment, "Why so surprised? We're made of the same two clowns."
No,
It's
nigga.
only natural
Don't do
I
that.
can do what
Don't
you
do
can
that.
do.
Don't do that. You know what? I don't know.
Before
There's a lot of
raising
goodness
his
in
energy
him
ball containing
because of
hand
the
into
other
air and
variants he
firmly looking
has.
down at Dark, saying finally, "Now, let's just see if your other half can save your soul. Goodbye for now.
He sold his soul.
What? As Vegito
He
would then
sold
slowly
his
press the Stardust
soul.
Breaker directly onto Dark's now wide-eyed face, instantly beginning to erase parts of his coloration before...
That shit probably sting,
In a wave
nigga.
of black
Purify
marks
this
breaking
nigga.
off from his skin, Dark would return back to
It's
his
like that
full
episode
self.
of the Boondocks when they
there
had
we
the
go.
purified
Like I
tongue.
assume, it's nice to meet you.
That do the
My name
exorcism
is
on
Luce,
him.
Vegito.
Oh no, this nigga is Lucifer. He Lucy. He really Lucy now? Lucy
I
Vegito?
assume, it's nice to meet you. My name is Luce, Vegito.
Lucegito.
Tell me, what do you know about
Lucegito.
the priest and Zeno?
Lugito.
Say something useful, and I may spare your life. I'm only interested in Dark's power anyway.
Damn, he's a light of bitch.
Fine, I'll tell you one thing. And with what little energy he
Isn't
has
light
left,
going-
I
or
won't
dark-
actually
or
begin
dark
saying
going now?
something until... In a disgusting and final disrespecting show of defiance, Light would just spit onto Vegito's face, the mess of blood
yeah, it's
accumulating
over
in
with
his
for you,
mouth
buddy.
before screaming,
It's over with for
I'll
you,
tell
buddy.
you, you will meet your end soon, mortal! Right, well you had your chance!
Alright. Wait, what'd he do?
But ultimately, this final line would be
Fuck did
shut
he do?
down there and then, as Vegito would then violently grab the child's skull, as
Oh,
energy
yeah, he sucked
pours
that nigga.
out instantly and into the body of the God Killer. And just like that,
Now
faster
he's
than
just
ever,
a shell of
Light
his-
would be
of
left
his old
dead,
self.
and without a morsel of energy left of his almighty divine energy.
You know what I'm saying?
And Vegito, seemingly not even reacting
Nah,
to it,
he's
would
just-
then just vanish.
A corpse in a shell. I know you feeling that one. Come on. Clap it up for me.
Arriving quickly, now beside the unmoving body of Makoto, which was stabbed ages ago and perhaps already dead. As standing over the body for a while, observing it, the God Killer would just say not even a word, as Makoto would remain seemingly not even breathing. But regardless of all of this, Vegito would then move his arm back and simply say,
There's no way he about to
"Stop
put life
playing
in this
dead.
nigga.
You're fooling no one."
Wow.
Just like
This
that,
nigga been playing dead the whole time?
drained
Nah,
of
this
energy.
nigga's a bitch.
Screams, realizing his plan
See, I knew
to
this
get away
nigga was
suddenly
trash.
had been foiled. And in the end, the newly powered up Vegito would then just be seen walking, leaving the scene. Now with all 12
Honestly, he
destroyers,
should have been
11
left, bro.
angels,
Like, you had
5
the good
members of
a good
strongest
chance to
in
leave,
his
bro.
arsenal. With a smirk on his face, he would say to the rest,
That just let me know that Makoto really was that weak, bro. Because he started seeing the rest of these niggas come out the pyramid, and he was like, "Wait, hold on now. I ran over my head. Oh, let me just pretend that I'm asleep, and maybe these niggas will forget about me. I can just walk the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Like I can just walk this the fuck up. Honestly, he should have tried to dip, bro. You really should have tried to dip when the rest of these niggas was coming out the pyramid of power, bro. You know, but he's so dumb, man. Unless he couldn't move his body, but nah, you a faking gang. You a faking gang.
"All right, the time has finally come, boys.
Oh yeah,
Zeno,
rowdy up the
Grand
gang.
Priest, their reign ends here."
So the Zeno arc finally is here. Kill Zeno arc.
As
We
just
are
like
finally
that,
out of the
final
5
scene,
strongest
all
arcs.
6 legendary Saiyans would be seen walking towards their future. Their final punch and
Yeah.
final battle, ready to plan their next move and bring an end to the rule of the gods.
Kind of crazy how he just indoctrinated Yamomo though. Like Yamoshi really out here about to fight with them. like this nigga, he not free, but it's just like, bro, you kind of like you know you like I feel like he really don't gotta do this, and like you kind of like indoctrinated now, bro. Like this nigga really got you on his side now. You know what I'm saying? Like you really a part of gang. You gang now. What the TikTok girl be saying? Gang. Like you gang now, bro. Like that's funny. That's interesting. You know, didn't expect that. Thought it would be a little bit of fight back from Yamomo, but I guess he's just so used to being with him now. He's kind of like fuck it. And on top of that, I mean, I guess he can get put back in the body too. You know, he can't leave. And then Gogeta, he's just here because like he's a good friend.
And hopefully find a way to bring back their family and loved ones. The final battle is on the horizon. The final confrontation.
The final
and the
arc,
next
man.
chapter is simply unmissable. But that was it
The
for today.
fucking final arc, bro. We're in the final arcs, my nigga. This is like the final arc, bro. I didn't came such a long way from watching this series, bro. Like, bruh, Jesus Christ. I came at the right time too, because I came when all this junk was basically finished, bro. I came when all of this was basically finished. I didn't have to sit here and wait weeks and weeks and weeks. I think I got about like 13 episodes to catch up with now. I think. So that's about like 6 days worth of content, to be honest. If I grinded out 6 days, I could really catch up on some shit. But yeah, W episode. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Vegito done himself again. Age of Darkness was trash though. You know, the only thing that's upsetting about this, I guess, the last part of this arc was we really didn't see nobody's power. So I'm hoping that like this next arc we get to see people's power and what they have in store, because they really didn't. Like RJ did not showcase what the rest of what everybody else could really do. We kind of got the same fights. Like Yamomo's fight with Ultra Vegito was kind of better than that. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't like Ultra, like that has literally been the best fight in the series. Like, to be honest, bro, this fight wasn't really as good as it could have been. But I would say the Gogeta fight was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think you know what I'm saying. He really has to show out and show us what the rest of them can do. If Vegito's not about to suck everybody back up into himself, then you gotta show us what the rest of these niggas can do, bro. You have to show us what the rest of these niggas can do, because it's not going to, it doesn't meet the ends. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't meet the end of what they've all been training for and have all these new forms for. They have to have some type of new power. You know, I get that. You know, everybody got their own beams and stuff like that. But there's like, we've seen the guards literally use their wings to explode shit. You know, we need some type of powers or something like that. Something, you know, you could at least gave, you know, true demon form Vegeta. Maybe you gave him some blood type powers similar to, you know, Makoto, to where instead of his wings blowing shit up like the Seraphim wings can, maybe like his wings suck blood, you know, in a way, on some vampire type shit, you know. Like, I just feel like that's the only thing we didn't get. We didn't really get a showcase of everybody's power. And then Gogeta thing, I'm still kind of like feel some type of ways about that, where it's like, bruh, that should have literally, like, it should have been, Gogeta should have finished him off. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, Gogeta should have finished him off. You feel me? But I don't. Yeah, Gogeta should have finished him off. I was gonna say, but if Gogeta finished him off, maybe he would have got erased. But no, because I don't know how that shit works. It just takes out the evil in you, right? Yeah, because it didn't erase. I don't think it erased Broly. I don't know. I have to watch that movie over again. I don't think it erased, but I don't think it's like a Hakai. But it just, I don't know. Maybe it damages you a lot because of how much energy is in that fucking Stardust Pride Break, whatever the hell that shit called. This is the fucking name too long. That's why I just call it the Pride Rasengan, bro. It's easier, bro. Like, niggas be getting mad at me because I be calling it that, but like, dog, these names is like nigga, ain't nobody about to remember all this shit. I'm sorry. Like, no, I'm not. But yeah. Those are the only issues I got, so he can fix one of those issues. You can't go back on this man depth, but you can definitely showcase what the rest of these niggas have as far as their powers, because I want to see it personally. I really want to see what the hell they have to offer. So yeah, the only thing is, like, who the fuck is they gonna fight now? The guards? They all about to fight the guards? Like, see, like, I really feel like in the palace, maybe it should have been like a 5-1-5 type of deal. You know what I'm saying? We send our best 5 out. Y'all send y'all best 5 out. That's, to me, how the 5th strongest really should have been handled. You know what I'm saying? Personally, I think that's how the 5 strongest should have been handled. Like a 5v5 match tournament. You know, like Hunter x Hunter style when they went to the prison. So yeah, that's what that would have been interesting. You know, like that, and then we see everybody's power more so like that. You know, you actually show us something. That's the only, you know, constructive criticism I can give to Brody as far as that. But yeah, let's see these next 2 episodes.
Of all 6 legendary Saiyans, all standing together, now surrounding their would-be leader, Ultra Vegito on the battlefield. From Gogeta to Yamoshi to Vegeta, Broly and Goku, all 5 with serious looks on their face, knowing all too well the brevity of their upcoming task. Why so serious? but overwatching them all with a far more entertaining.
They look a little bit
would be
scared or
Ultra
something,
Vegito.
or
His red
uneasy.
eyes still pulsating as he continues in motivation. All of you should be happy. We are not going into battle to our deaths. This is the moment you have all prepared for. We have all prepared for. Our time has finally come to end the rule of these pathetic gods.
Your Momo, speak up,
I
man.
think you're forgetting something else, Vegito. As an unimpressed Prince of Saiyans would interrupt. Killing the gods is not our only goal. Don't forget about bringing back Bulma.
I mean, that's really kind of on y'all.
Remember, this is our final shot. There's no time rings, there's no redos. You beat Dark with ease, the priest, Zeno, the two guards. Are you absolutely sure we can do this?
Damn, a
There doesn't
3v1
seem to be
against
a rush.
both guards?
We could probably hold out longer if we wanted to.
And y'all gotta fight Die
To which
too.
Goku would agree. He's right. It's not that we don't believe in you. Believe in all our progress. But the Zeno I know creates an entire universe in the matter of a few seconds.
Facts.
They wanted us. They'd send more guys down to fight right now. I remember not training enough for Cell. Maybe this time we're better off safe than sorry. How pathetic. But Vegito, dismissively, would just look to them and reply,
I just feel like
"Wow,
this.
you
Zeno is literally watching y'all. Like, he's been watching y'all the whole time. Honestly, I'm kind of like a little bit, I feel a little bit weird because it's like, bro, we haven't seen Zeno's face in a while. Like, we was getting a lot of Zeno cams in the earlier stages of the 5 Strongest arc. And now we don't get no more Zeno cams, which I kind of like felt like he could have placed some in there at certain times, you know, especially like for this last fight. So Zeno's still watching y'all. I don't think this man is going to just like sit there and erase y'all. He loves the ignorance. He loves, you know what I'm saying, this whole thing that's going on. Like, he's literally a fan of it, like, sincerely. So I don't think it's just something that he's gonna be like, oh well, I'm just gonna erase the whole time. Like, nah, bruh. I think he kind of even possibly maybe wants to fight. If not, if he don't want to fight, then he definitely wants to see all his people fight and go to war. Like, there's something wrong with that little kid. He's sadistic.
fallen son, Goku. You had faith in your teen son, but not in a proven monster like me. Maybe you require.
And your son was trash.
You can trust in me,
Like, to be honest, I love Goten, but that nigga was trash.
But Gogeta, the other fusion on the battlefield, would immediately notice the strange way Vegito was talking. Looking to Goku and Vegeta asking, why is Vegito talking like that? It's weird. He just called you a Saiyan, as if he wasn't one himself. Is that normal? I have no idea how your universe functions.
Oh, so Lucy did take over this man.
Respond in anger. No, this is not how Vegito normally speaks.
Yeah, Lucifer definitely took over, bro.
Through him. It's obvious. Someone has taken over, and I fear it is probably Lucifer.
Nigga did say, hey. And his eyes are red.
Causing Goku, Yamoshi, and Vegeta to react in shock to the sudden theory. Surely, that couldn't be the case, as Goku would mutter.
It makes sense. All y'all kicked out now. Lucifer the only one in there. With Boo.
Serious? Is that what those eyes are? I didn't even notice. While Vegeta would just grunt, disbelieving. Vegito, you didn't!
Oh, you almost did. Stop it.
But just as everyone would begin to turn on Vegito and suspect his change, an extreme and unexpected pain would strike his head internally, as he yells, my head! What now? Before eventually, the pain would seem to subside, just as quick.
Maybe it's when he activates the
removing his hand
eyes.
from his skull, with his eyes still closed, whispering, what? What just happened? Who was that? Before regaining his composure back with a smile, and noticeably now back to his normal black eyes.
Nah, he might
Vegito
be
would then
playing,
say,
bro. I don't trust that.
Lucifer, you must be out of your mind if you think I'd let that ugly wretch take over me. It was just a slip of the tongue, I guess. You forget how much time I've spent with Frieza.
Where
and
is
Black
Frieza right
recently.
now?
It is most definitely me, you clowns.
You spent a lot of time with the 2 weakest people. That man definitely could have took over your mind, because Black's just a fucking idiot, and Frieza don't know what's going on like that. So like he ain't paying attention to how you talk. The rest of them know though. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Before then quickly turning his attention
Black
to Goku,
and
saying,
Frieza knocked out right
"Enough with
now.
the paranoia! Kakarot! What are you doing just standing around? Jiren and Hit are on the verge of dying. Those are your friends, right?
Facts.
Hurry up
You gotta
and
heal
use your
them.
seraphim abilities to heal them at once.
What about-
Don't sense
what
much
about
energy
Frieza,
left within them.
And Black, like they
While
forgot about
remembering
them
his fallen
too.
Comrades would place his 2 fingers on his forehead instantly and yell, right, I almost forgot, before then vanishing. And so, some time would then pass, and among the 6 Saiyans, both Jiren and Hit would now also be in the party, alive and well again.
So just fuck
But
Frieza
not
and
forgetting what
Black.
happened in the past, with a steadfast look, Jiren the Grey would address Vegito, saying, I will neither thank you nor blame you for me still existing. Time has passed, and I can see and sense the changes within you. But I guess not even that has served to sway this conquest for revenge. And
So is you helping us or
I say
not?
will surely have any effect. But as far as helping you, my answer will always be the same. I will not participate, and you will have to kill me before I ever become a part of you. To which Vegito would at first just remain silent, before walking slowly over to Jiren, and then... No problem, Jiren! Giving the giant alien warrior a handshake with a smile. The God Killer would continue, as much as your power would be useful. I'm not kidding when I say I have more than enough as it is.
Yeah.
If I can't beat them like this, then adding yours will hardly make a difference. But you get back to training, Jiren, and by the time you see us again, we can have that rematch of ours. I promise there will be
know
no
about that.
tricks this time.
I don't know about that.
With Jiren just replying, of course, son. I mean Vegito. And with that reunion out of the way, Vegito would then turn to the legendary assassin Hit.
Now what are we about to do with Hit?
Would say, and you too, Hit. Thank you as well. Without you, I'm sure the fourth would have lost his patience just a little too soon. I know I told you in our last battle to take the ring and show me one day all of the things you could do with it.
But you're trash.
You could figure out with your natural affinity for time. But I guess I'll wait for that rematch too.
Yeah, because
when I return, I'll be keen to learn everything you know.
There's nothing that he's
But
going to
in
be able to
response,
do.
Hit would just stare back at him in silence. Impossible to know
Like,
from his
Hit
blank
definitely
expression
not gonna be
whether
able
he is
to
now friend
defeat this
or
nigga now.
foe. But it wouldn't be too long before, still in silence, without a word, the assassin of Universe 6 would begin walking towards him as silently as ever. Before in a turn of events, despite his lack of words, handshaking the God Killer there and
handshake.
then. Seemingly even confusing Vegito with the
Look at
odd
all this
interaction,
friendly
as he just
banter,
continues to
man.
stare into Hit's eyes with a bemused look, still not knowing what any of this meant. And with that, Hit would just walk away, nothing said before... He would fly off into the sky immediately.
So, like,
leaving
Frieza and
everyone else
Black?
without as much as a goodbye.
Frieza and Black.
But Gogeta, who would be in the air, and of course not familiar with the Universe 6 warrior, would watch on with almost as much confusion as Vegito, as he would then comment, Who the hell was that guy? He kinda looks like Cell. Another android?
Yeah. Wait,
Whatever
no.
he is, I'm glad he's not in our timeline.
Do he
What a
look like Cell?
killjoy.
Wait. Yeah, I guess he do kind of look like Cell. He reminded me of Cell and Piccolo, I guess. More so Piccolo, though.
But Vegito, now
I used to
seemingly
think he was in the
understood
making.
something about Hit's silence,
Man,
would just close
people
his
told me
eyes
you
and
wasn't.
smirk mysteriously, defending his old friend, saying, No, you'd be honored to have a warrior like him in your company. That man just gave us one more fighting chance, and will be more important than you could ever imagine. Thank you, Hit. What are you doing? But breaking his cool while watching all the wholesome interactions, Vegeta would have a very different response, yelling, What are you playing at, Vegito? You just let 2 of the strongest warriors in the multiverse get away. I don't know what you're thinking, but
you
at this
think?
point, you're just taking
trying to suck them?
unnecessary risks. Do as you want. If you're hell-bent on going straight to the priest and Zeno now, get it over with and absorb us all now. Relax, Prince.
So what you wanted him to do? To suck them up too? Like the fuck?
Would just turn and respond. All in good time, Vegeta. Don't worry about those 2. You forget, we still have a certain warrior out there. One who defeated both of them with ease.
Wait, who?
He's the real prize that I've been fattening up for the last 2 decades.
He beat him with ease.
As on finishing saying this, the God Killer would inexplicably vanish from everyone's sight, and to their complete surprise. But regardless, meanwhile in the depths of
Who the fuck
space,
beat him
a
with
certain
ease?
warrior would be seen flying at breakneck speeds. And
Nigga,
once zoomed in, it would be revealed to be none other than Black Frieza.
This nigga left.
A cocky smirk on his face, as it seems he had escaped undetected, while the rest suffered.
See,
at the
that's what I was
commotion of
wondering
battling
about.
Dark,
What about Black?
the former Emperor of the Universe, saying, How perfect for me! While those monkeys expend their lives dying to the hands of the 5th, I will just rebuild my army.
This nigga faked.
And rule over
He
this now
faked his.
godless
He
and
faked
angelless
getting killed.
universe. And the best thing of all, there will be no more monkeys to get in my way. What? But just as the Emperor would begin to fantasize his lush future,
Bro said,
the very thing he thought was gone forever would appear right in front of him like a nightmarish apparition. And of course, in the form of the God Killer, who with a wide grin would say, Well, fancy seeing you here, Frieza.
Like, where you thought you
I
was
feel
going,
like we haven't
gang?
had a chance to catch up since the Pyramid of Power. Tell me, Where exactly do you think you're going, huh? You! Leaving
No, don't
now,
you
looks
me,
stunned
nigga.
for words, as with his eyes wide open, almost
You
not
know
believing
exactly where the
fear,
fuck you
he would
supposed to
wonder,
be, motherfucker.
How can this be? You should all be dead. That monster Dark. Don't tell me you actually managed to defeat him.
No, duh.
Impossible. Impossible. To which a laughing Vegito would reveal, you must have poor memory to think anything is impossible for the likes of me.
Like, come on now.
That kid is dead. And I beat him without even trying.
Facts.
I didn't even need to transform. Unlike a weakling like you.
No! About that, but okay.
It would begin aggravating Frieza, as a mixture of anger and futility would overcome the Frost Demon before... I'm sick of you! Instantly powering up to his all-new true demon form, gained from within the Pyramid of Power.
What do you think this shit is about to do, bro?
As if he would catch him off guard.
Vegito, just suck him up, bro. Like, immediately, please. We don't even need to, like, sit here and play with this, man.
It would be Vegito, who just chuckles. So this is your new form. Not very creative, is it?
At all.
I feel like I've seen this before.
Hit! He looked like Hit!
Really? I don't think you've seen this before, though. As instantly in response, Vegito would then just
Nah, he ain't
unlock
never
his
seen
cell
that.
tail from his left arm before...
Yeah. Yeah, get him out of here. Get him out of here. Stupid. Stupid.
And penetrate straight through the body of true demon Frieza, going from one end and out the other as if poking a needle through tissue. Why?
No, don't say why, man. You ran away, bum.
Now mumble with a far more humble tone.
That's why we ain't need Jiren in the first place.
Do this to me. 20 years I spent with you. You became like family.
Cap.
We had a plan. We would win together. Please spare me. I can keep training. Just 10 more years, 5 more days, and I will improve again. Enough to reach you again.
You can't do that. You can't. Trust me. You're too weak, for one. 2, you're trash. 3, you ran away. We can't trust you, nigga. You ran away. You ran away while nobody was looking. I don't even know how you did that. I don't even know how you did that. Cause the other motherfucking Makoto couldn't even do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a good chance that you possibly just faked the whole fight and just pretended to get knocked out. Then you said you was about to go rebuild your army. And then what you was gonna do? Rebuild your army and then get smacked again? Like, what the bro? What are we even? What? This is why I said you shouldn't even have gave him the chance, bro. You should have just sucked him up the way he was. Because it's literally no point. He's a traitor. We can't trust this nigga. He's not trustworthy. He just a piece of shit, bro. He hurt like a ex. You know what I'm saying? He like a hurt ex right now. You know what I'm saying? Just lying, just to get you back, just to get saying anything, just to clear themselves. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know you did wrong.
Frieza would beg, Vegito would just slowly push his cell tail deeper and deeper, getting closer to the Emperor in the process until... To the surprise of Frieza, Vegito would now grab onto his chin
That's kind of sus.
looking at him directly in the eyes before replying, it's always the same old story with you, ain't it, Frieza? Just like on Namek, you'll sink as low as you can to save your own hide,
Facts.
won't you? The reality is, dear Frieza, you're weak, but you're no fool. You knew the score by the end of our training. You just overestimated just how powerful you would get in your new form.
Hey, your new form
You
trash.
could double-cross me. But I'm afraid, at the level I'm at now, not even 10,000 years more training would
Could
do anywhere
man,
close to match.
man.
Goodbye and good riddance. Find solace in finally becoming part of a true final form. No! As instantly,
Yeah.
without any
Now we
more
can spend
said,
eternity
Vegito would
together.
callously then stab the neck of Frieza instantly. Stop! Please! I can be of use! I promise!
You can.
And as the Emperor would now finally realize and feel his demise, shouting one last time, he would watch until... No! Ultimately, in
Yes.
the end, Vegeta's absorption
Yes.
would just abruptly begin. All the while, the God Killer himself would just finally say, as he simultaneously begins to vanish, congratulations, Frieza, on finally becoming a monkey. As soon as Vegeta would then reappear on the battlefield, as his foot crashes on
Oh my god, nah.
Here,
Nah, that's a perfect ending. Finally becoming the one thing that you truly hated, bro. You know what I'm saying? What they say, you either die a hero or well, it was no way he was dying a hero. It was no way he was dying a hero. But he, you know what I'm saying, he became so fucking evil that he became the one thing he truly hated. Like, that is a fitting ending. But I've always kind of believed that nigga like was like somewhat not like literally a monkey, but he just had like mannerisms of a monkey, if you ask me. Especially like the way he be walking sometimes he be walking on his four legs sometimes. Like the nigga low-key more monkey than they are, and that nigga supposed to be like what a space demon lizard or something. Like, bitch, a truly befitting ending for him. Get him up out of here, coach.
Present for you guys. Perhaps one of you could use this as a t-shirt. As suddenly,
helmet,
wiping his arm,
or
Vegito
the-
would
or
throw a
the
mysteriously light object onto the ground. And disgustingly, that item would be
the
revealed to
skin.
be the completely drained skin and bones carcass of the late Freezer, slapping onto the ground with a wet thud as the rest of the warriors reel back in terror. Freezer! Instantly shocking the prince, having never actually seen a dead Freezer.
So are we not gonna talk about Black?
Ew! Vegito! While Goku would just be comedically completely grossed out. Going green in the face, he can hardly believe what Vegito had just done
So who's the person that beat Dai in Zeno?
Never mind him. It's time to begin. To begin re-assimilating you all!
Yeah,
But
assimilation.
wanting to move on to business now, Vegito would redirect his
Except for
attention.
Gogeta, right?
As immediately, the rest of the Saiyans now following suit, they would all begin closing their eyes.
They seem
As
pretty
Vegito,
upset.
standing ready in the middle of them, would then say, Excellent, boys. This is the culmination of all our training. This is the moment that will create the true final thorn to the priest. Trust in me to make all things right again. And just
that's
like
a
that,
crazy
Broly
ritual.
first would begin returning back to the pink boo material from which he was first formed, with half of his body instantly deforming and spreading across his whole torso. With his final words, just before his face is lost, being, When this is all over, Chilai, Limo, you will be safe forever! Before then finally condensing into a smaller area of goo and then splashing straight onto Vegito's body, as the God Killer would comment, The legendary angel
I wonder
of
what his new
destruction,
form about to look
Broly.
like.
Thank you. And next would be Yomoshi, whose own last words would be, Young Saiyan. Over time I have come to understand your motive.
Alright.
Use my power as you like, just make sure you don't screw this up and insult the name of the great Saiyan.
Okay, your Momo. Okay, your Momo. Taking pride in your
Black on the
people,
ground,
man.
too, would
You
be
know what I'm
no
saying?
exception, as even in his badly beaten
Look,
state,
and that's a befitting ending for him too, because it's like, bruh, you started off killing your Saiyans to become the greatest Saiyan. Now you got yourself killed and assimilated to become a part of a greater Saiyan. Perfect ending for him too, man.
his body too would undergo the same change. But of course,
The
with
irony
nothing
in all
said.
of this.
And so too, they along with Broly would then attach directly onto the God Killer's body, as Vegito would this time say, Don't worry, Yomoshi, I won't ruin the name of the Saiyans any more than I already have.
Facts.
Right, Black? You'll wake up good as new, back inside of me.
Oh.
And with 3 of the Saiyans now gone,
Gogeta.
who's from an entirely different timeline, would just smile.
Don't suck him up, bro. Don't do that. Don't assimilate him, bro. Like, I'm so serious. Like, don't even do that, bro. Don't be a weirdo. Don't be a weirdo. Don't do it. You already fucked up a lot of timelines. Don't do it. Don't be that guy. Don't be greedy. You already just said if you can't beat them the way you are now, it's no point. Do not be him right now. Please.
Almost knowing what he must do already.
No.
So, the time has come.
No.
I've been training for a long time just to see you. Another version of me get justice for the people of Earth. Whether it's my timeline or another, I will always be there to save my friends and family. I hope you know that, Vegito. As he would then begin walking over slowly to the God Killer, before then placing his arm on his alternate fusion's shoulder, saying,
I can't believe
So
this.
this is how you told me to do it, right? Place my hand here and then? To which Vegito would look back at him and say, Yeah, just there, and my energy will slowly convert you into Boo's material.
Man.
With Gogeta's final words as his body begins to liquidize, being,
What the
Fine.
fuck, bro?
This better be temporary like you said.
Oh,
Win
temporary.
This battle, save everyone and free us all.
So he can free that man.
Vegito.
I mean, he did say he was gonna free everybody else. For the
And
most
just
part.
like that, as the God Killer had said, a shadow would be cast over Vegito's face as Gogeta's entire body becomes part of Boo and splashes onto Vegito's body, as he would say briefly in response, You all worry too much. With your power, this is going to be a piece of cake. And so, with Vegito now having recombined with Broly, Yomoshi, Black, and now even
the fuck are those
Gogeta,
two?
only Goku and Vegeta would remain in silence, awaiting their turn. With the closed eyes, Goku thinking internally, Alright, here we go.
They're not going back.
It was fun while it lasted. while Vegeta would just grunt. I hate this part. Fusion with Kakarot was never my favorite, but this just takes it a step further.
What if they make another
As time would
Vegito?
pass, nothing would happen to either Saiyan.
Did he free them boys?
What? Leaving both eventually surprised as they open their eyes in tandem, and Goku asks, "Wait a second, we're still outside. What's going on, Vegito?" And Vegeta asks, "What gives? Why haven't you added our powers back to you?" Isn't it obvious? As suddenly, the God Killer would become completely surrounded in both black and red lightning, as his power seemingly begins to rise uncontrollably.
I'm trying to figure out what's
as if
obvious.
Unstable and not able to be kept within his own body. But even so, Vegito, looking down at his hand with a smirk, would reply, "You're not needed anymore with this kind of strength. And besides, I'm gonna need to use your powers in other ways.
Okay.
Just you wait and see."
Because I'm like, the fuck?
Our powers? As Goku, not noticing the rising and unbalanced increase in Vegito's power, would just look at his
Hold on, let me hear what he said again.
Use your powers in other ways. Needed anymore with this kind of strength. And besides,
That's kind of crazy considering all of them are weaker than Goku and Vegeta, but I'm guessing you got a better plan, so I'll let it slide.
I'm gonna need to use your powers in other ways. Just you wait and see.
But I don't know, I feel like he still somewhat got their powers, because he did say that, like, when letting them out of his body.
In tandem, wondering what the God Killer could even mean. But all this thought would soon be interrupted, as now exploding in power, as if uncontrollable, Vegito would unleash a deep menacing roar as dark multicolored aura would shoot from all directions of his body, and at an increasing rate, as one half of the aura is splattered by red, crimson lightning, and the other by his signature black lightning. Kakarot, what is he doing? I don't know! As both Goku and Vegeta now suddenly stop in their tracks, covering themselves as they watch the fast-building explosion of energy tear through the planet as it expands at a ridiculous rate towards them. So large, even in space, on this planet which seems several times bigger than even Earth, Vegito's energy would be visible like a rocket until the entire planet, along with Goku and Vegeta, would explode in a raging blast.
Wait a minute, what the fuck? Wait, hold on.
Tear through the planet, now suddenly is splattered by red, crimson lightning, and the other by his signature black lightning. Kakarot, what is he doing? I don't know! As both Goku and Vegeta now suddenly stop in their tracks, covering themselves as they watch the fast-building explosion of energy tear through the planet as it expands at a
This
ridiculous
nigga-
rate towards them. So large,
He used that
in space,
explosion
on this
shit?
planet which seems several times bigger than even Earth, Vegito's energy would be visible like a rocket until the entire planet, along with Goku and Vegeta, would explode in a raging blast.
What the
as
fuck?
Goku and Vegeta, in their last moments, would just be completely lost in the light, as Vegeta would rumble, "That damn fool! He'll kill us all!" And Goku yells, "Hold on!" Until in the aftermath, nothing but rubble would be seen in space as the remnants of the planet floats through gracefully, but in the middle, two shining lights would remain. They did it again! Vegeta, are you okay? And revealed, floating in the air, would be Goku, surrounded in his seraphim energy and his hand extended out, but noticeably without even his seraphim eye activated, indicating a new level of control gained under pressure.
Okay.
I was saved!
Why the fuck did he
again.
blow up the planet,
As
though?
Vegeta, having just witnessed his life flash before his eyes, would just stand frozen, shocked that he was somehow saved by Goku's seraphim powers once again. But of course, they would not be alone in space, as a familiar brass laughter would then emerge from the darkness, covered still by debris, but crucially, this time back to having his red eyes active, with the cloaked figure saying, "Sorry about that. Where were we again?
Did his clothes come back?
Yeah. Why I left you two out of my body." As Vegito would then reveal himself not only with the red eyes, but now completely healed once again, and back in his original gi and clothing, clearly formulated from his boo body.
I wonder, can he
and holding
heal
onto his
himself
freshly
now?
tied belt, he would look to the Saiyans and explain, "The reason is obvious as I said, but twofold. The first is of course because I don't know if I'll even need your powers to beat the priest as I am now."
Okay.
You cocky brat! Instantly triggering Vegeta, who would continue.
Why not be
Don't make the
careful?
mistake of underestimating
Yeah,
him.
like what?
He's above the 5. You have no idea how strong he is.
That's a little,
and
yeah, underestimation
I
is
know.
crazy.
But with a deep voice, Vegito would interrupt, his face serious as ever, as he continues. The second reason is because you forget the priest will not be alone.
You got the two
I'm
guards.
sure Zeno will just observe from afar, as he always does. But the two guards, Z and his brother, will not stand idly by.
Alright.
Last time we fought, I could tell. Z was still holding back.
Facts.
One-on-one, I would destroy him now. But combined with the priest
2v1.
and another one is what I would call an unnecessary risk to take.
Okay. I see what you're getting at now. So he's expecting these two to take care of the guards, which I don't know if they'll be able to do that. I'm gonna be honest with you, especially Vegeta, bro. I love Vegeta, but boy, he was struggling. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was struggling. To me, he was struggling more than Goku. Goku, like, you know, got healing factors. He got all type of stuff new stuff that we didn't see. Like what does Vegeta got? You know what I'm saying? What does Vegeta got? You know? But I think he does got a point. It's gonna be kind of tough for you to fight all three of them at once. Like, isn't this? But I don't know. I feel like that just, I don't know. That, to me, that kind of makes you kind of weak if you can't take three of them on at once. You know, that tells you right there that maybe you're not ready. But, you know, who knows whenever you will be ready. So
You and Son Goku will be the ones to battle them, while I deal with the main prize.
Yeah.
When you're done winning, you can rejoin me and help me deliver the finishing blow.
facts.
Hell yeah! Now that's a plan. And in reaction, the typically battle-interested
But y'all
Goku
need to take out the
will
guards
display
first.
his
Like, y'all might have to
raising
jump
his
them
fist into the air, saying,
niggas. Like, if one person get deleted or get defeated,
my
you
seraphim
gotta jump the other one.
is ridiculous. But meanwhile, behind, a begrudging Vegeta.
And I feel like Vegeta, low-key, like, he had a disadvantage,
You
too.
can survive until we join.
Because you got the demon form. They got the angel
Good.
forms.
Now let's go.
It seems like the angels
And
are stronger than the
quickly, now finally
demons.
ready, Vegito would appear directly behind the two Saiyans, Whis' staff in hand, looking to Goku into the eyes, asking, ready? To which Goku would just nod, saying, as ready as I'll ever be, while Vegeta, with a side eye, would reply, hurry up! And just like that, using the Angel Star, gifted at the very beginning of this long-running manga, Ultra Vegito, Seraphim Goku, and true Demon of Destruction Vegeta would all shoot
Demon
off
of
to their final
Destruction.
battle with the gods who forsake them.
That's kind of fire.
And so, our scene would then shift to the dimension
Nigga,
of
is that a
Zeno and
tentacle?
the Grand Priest. And within its center, the beam of divine energy carrying the three Saiyans would then arrive.
We're in the final arc, man.
And as the energy would dissipate, Vegito would appear between the two Saiyans who once made him up, each looking around, wary of what may attack them now. But soon enough, they would realize there would be nobody else there, as the God Killer would then quickly turn his head, looking from side to side, and inquire, where the hell are they? I'm sure they've expected my arrival. Did the cowards actually run? Surely not. Wow, they're here! But suddenly, a high-pitched voice would call from the sky from
Zeno?
the three Saiyans. And Goku would be the first to react, turning his head quickly, yelling, "That's Zen-chan! Everyone, be on
Imagine
guard!"
he just hugged Goku.
Wow! And
Like, I
finally,
think this
with
nigga a
the
fan,
end,
bro.
sitting on his throne, as if about to enjoy a show, Zeno would indeed be seen in the flesh, surrounded by his two royal guards.
Sadistic
behind
fucking
even further
5-year-old,
back,
man.
The Grand Priest. But with an excited face, ready for his final show.
Oh, look at him. Oh!
Yeah, finally, and you too. But Vegito, you're so cool.
This nigga's a fan, bro.
But Vegito, now finally excited
He is
to see his
fanning
ultimate
out,
goal
bro.
finally in his sights, would just say, yes, Zeno, I'm back, and I'm here for yours and your slave priests' heads.
What you gotta say about that,
How
Zeno?
dare you?
What you gotta say about that,
Instantly
Zeno?
triggering the
Hold on. Let Zeno speak. Let Zeno
The
speak.
blasphemy of threatening the Omni King himself and in their presence. But the priest, unimpressed,
Bro, what does Zeno gotta say about
to
that?
lose his temper completely, would just let out from behind. Say what you like, God Killer, but I too have been waiting patiently for this day. For the day this silly game comes to an end. Before then addressing the guards, the priest would yell, Z-S, stand your ground.
Z and S.
This is not the same Saiyan we saw earlier.
What does that S stand for?
While Vegito, now readying himself with a cocky smirk and his fists clenched, would let out.
Zeno didn't have nothing to say about this nigga talking about he gonna take his head, bro. What the bro?
At once, but it's no bother. I have these two clowns here for just that occasion.
Nah, they really should have let. As soon as he said, "Yo, Zeno, I'm here to take your head," Zeno should have been like, "Wow, cool, amazing." Bro, Zeno is funny as shit, man.
3. Winner takes all. But just as Vegito would say this, the priest would launch into an uncharacteristic laughter. As he
Wait,
says
what
back,
the fuck?
3 on 3? Not quite.
Why is there a God
Killer.
Goku there?
For you have gone on too long tampering with their timelines and experiencing none of the consequences. But now, your actions will catch up to you in ironic fashion.
I know that's not that
To
one
his side,
Goku.
a time portal would open, and a strange foot would then begin to walk out. One of a god of destruction before
Is that?
you will pay. As unbelievably, after all this time, God of Destruction Goku would finally make his return. The same
And he about to get slapped up too. What the fuck? I'm supposed to be scared of this nigga, bro. Am I supposed to be worried? Am I supposed to be worried? God of destruction. God of destruction. I'm supposed to be worried about this nigga. This nigga. Dude, he got an angel for him. He better have an angel for him. If he ain't got seraphim, I'm not worried. Even then, I still don't think I'm worried. I'm sorry, but no. No, we killed all the gods. We even killed Broly. I feel like Broly should definitely be stronger than this nigga. There's no fucking way you popping him up out the portal like I'm supposed to be terrified of something. Like, ooh, what, man?
Goku, whose entire family was ripped away, just like Vegito's.
Makes sense why he brought him back though. Makes sense. Yeah.
As Destroyer Goku would then say,
because you fucked up his timeline. I said that.
You're the reason I lost everything.
Facts.
You're the reason this all happened. And I won't let it happen again. I will not forgive you, Vegito.
You just got this nigga assimilated. I ain't gonna lie. You just got this nigga turned to a pack, bro. This nigga, I mean, Vegito is kind of Vegito fault for real, but that nigga's turned into a pack. It's over with. That nigga about to get smoked like some fucking Marlboros, bro. Like, it's, man. I ain't gonna lie. You probably shouldn't even have showed up, gangy. It's over with for that nigga. Tough, you know.
Huh? So our story begins with Vegeta, Ultra Vegito, and Goku of the current timeline all standing in pure shock and disbelief at who had just walked through the time portal opened by the Grand Priest. With it, of course, being none other than God of Destruction Goku, a character story we saw many months ago within the UV storyline, who lost everything because of Vegito. As the God Killer, now with his eyes wide open, would just mutter, "Another Kakarot? From where, though? The past or the future? He's a destroyer, too! I can't believe it! Kakarot, a God of Destruction!" While Goku, equally surprised, would comment, "Oh, check me out! So this is the version of me Vegito's actions somehow created. But when?" While a seemingly triggered Vegeta would just finally say comedically with gritted teeth, "Another Kakarot? How many does this damn manga need? Hey, what did you just say?" But interrupting now, with a serious look on his countenance, the God Killer would reflect on what this new Goku had said at the end of last chapter, as he inquires, "I caused the creation of you? I took everything away from you? What on earth are you talking about, Destroyer? All I've done is destroy villains and train. If anything, I've helped the futures of all the timelines I ever visited. I don't even know which one you're from." Don't act dumb. But this new Goku wouldn't have any of it, calling out the God Killer as he says, "You know exactly what you did. You know how you helped Dr. Gero."
Yeah, bro.
Dr. Gero?
Yes, bro.
Instantly
Dr.
catches the God
Gero,
Killer off
bro.
guard, as he hears the name of a figure he hasn't heard at this point for literal decades.
I know he don't
wonders,
remember. That nigga
"I
memory
helped
is terrible.
an old robot? What is he talking about? I destroyed his prized possessions and left the weakling with a forever imperfect cell.
Exactly,
What's the worst he could have
dumbass.
done? Made
You
more
should have got rid of
androids?"
Cell.
But the Destroyer, now becoming angered by the God Killer's obliviousness, would begin to grit his teeth as Black Lightning increases all over his body. And with a vicious look,
Should
would
have fucking
explain,
killed Gero.
"If only that's just what you did, Vegito. You came to my timeline uninvited all those years ago, destroying the androids that were meant for us to fight and progress as we naturally were meant to.
Yeah.
Didn't even finish the job, leaving their creator behind. You
That
spared
was so
him,
dumb.
not for us, but for your own personal gain. You allowed him to operate on you, to give you what I hear are android parts of your own.
Exactly.
And in the process, allowed Dr. Gero
To harvest your
DNA. DNA from the future. A future with power levels and techniques that none of us could ever hope to have gained
Facts.
in our timeline.
And now this nigga need to Super Dragon Balls to get his people back. You know what I'm saying? Which, I mean, I'm pretty sure Vegito would definitely wish them all back in the end. He'll wish his timeline back. But it's just still like, bro, you fucked up their timeline, bro.
That DNA was then used to give birth to Cell. A Cell nothing like the one we were supposed to meet.
Facts.
One that would go on to not only kill everyone in my timeline, just like they did in Trunks' timeline, but use the power of Hakai to erase them completely forever also.
Oh my
you
God.
caused all of it!
Wait. So damn, I don't know. I can't remember, but like damn, can you not bring them back? Nah, wait. Yeah, can you not bring them back? Can you not bring them back after they get a guide? No, cause nah, you can definitely bring them back. You can bring them back, cause he about to bring his people back, right? Yeah.
What? Leaving now Vegito completely stunned, alone with his thoughts, as for the first
I ain't gonna lie,
time,
see,
begins to think how his
Goku
actions
being here got my mind all
completely
rattled and
all
fucked
of
up.
that, as well as
Just how pissed off he is.
similarities of this Goku story and pain to his own.
Yeah, you
With
basically
thinking
did the
internally,
same thing, bro.
That old geezer took my DNA?
Dumbass.
Impossible. When?
Nigga, when you asleep.
Absorption beads and implant Cell's DNA into me.
Exactly.
Somehow do the reverse too. Cell, the android made powerful.
You didn't fucking
by
count for
combining
that,
every one of our cells
dumbass.
together. He took mine. Damn it. I was too careless, too focused on my mission. I guess, just like my power grew through the roof in revenge, this version of Kakarot did the same thing.
Idiot,
As we would
man.
then see a flashback to exactly the fateful day Vegito allowed himself to go unconscious. And all for Dr. Gero to do as he pleased, albeit in secret. No!
It was idiotic,
and Vegeta
bro.
now, seemingly disappointed in himself, would close his eyes in shame, saying out loud, "If that's what happened, Kakarot, I'm sorry. I should have known better. In that very timeline,
Facts.
we would have all just met with Trunks, who told us how important it would be to not do anything to change the future for the worse. I wasn't thinking then. But thinking about it now, I would do it all over again!"
Alright, this nigga's crazy.
Quickly changing his tune like a
This nigga
schizophrenic
don't give a
Vegeta
fuck, bro.
would
This
shout with
nigga's
passion,
insane,
"I
bro.
did what I had to do to save my timeline,
Nigga.
my universe, my friends, and
That
my
is some
family.
selfish ass
If you were
shit.
in my position, you would do the same.
He's doing it right now,
I found a
nigga.
way to get revenge on one person, but I've spent my life having to do it over and over. And now, you're in my way before I get the final gods who did this to all
Nigga,
of
you're
us.
fucking insane.
You!
Yeah, he kind of got a point. Because if this didn't start with the gods, then this wouldn't have happened to you. I'm not saying you shouldn't be angry at Vegito, but you probably should start with them first. But it's not gonna ever be that easy to start with them because Vegito, you fucked up his timeline. Still, you fucked up so many timelines, bruh.
No remorse for a monster! But Goku, hearing this, would immediately become enraged. So angry, his muscles and veins flex, and he begins to mumble, "I won't forgive you!"
I don't blame him.
As instantly, losing his pupils in rage, the destroyer Goku would transform into a fully powered Super Saiyan 2 form. As bolts of purple lightning, instead of blue, begin shooting all around,
Purple.
dancing around his blood-boiling body. As with his pupils disappearing momentarily, he would scream, "You're just as Master described! You're a danger to everybody!" Wow!
Master being embarrassed.
But changing the mood, in a completely ecstatic state, yelling in awe with his tiny hands
Look
on
at
his
this
face,
man.
would be the Omni King himself. As he would continue, "Another Son Goku! And he looks even cooler! Wow, purple, that's my favorite color! When did I make him a god?"
When did I make him a god?
Wow, seeing this though, would just let out looking at Vegeta. Damn, he really is me.
Bro, Zeno is funny as shit, bro.
I guess I'm the only one who can beat him.
When did I make him a god?
Vegeta, I'll leave Z and his brother to you. Be careful.
Wait,
Hearing
what?
this, the prince would just let off an ominous smirk.
Well, Z, this
before
nigga
remarking,
Vegeta about to have to fight both of them.
Beat him. You really are a presumptuous little clown, aren't you, Kakarot?
Kakarot
Stand
versus
aside.
Kakarot.
As the prince would then slowly begin moving away from Goku until... appearing right in front of Vegito and Goku, with his arms folded, the God Killer would ask,
Vegeta, wait.
"Vegeta,
Yeah.
what are you doing?"
He wanna fight
As the
Goku.
prince would reply,
Yeah.
"I'm taking care of business. That's what I'm doing."
He
The
wanna
two
fight
gods
Goku.
with their seraphim abilities can only be understood by another user.
Thank you. That's why I fuck with that nigga. That's why I fuck with that nigga. He's thinking with his fucking brain. He's thinking with his He knows. He fucking know. He knows. I'm telling. He knows. This is why I be saying, bro. I be trying to tell y'all. This nigga smarter than Goku, bro. There should be in no fucking way you send him to go fight them angels. Cause you send him to fight the fucking angels, he's getting his ass kicked. He's getting his ass kicked. Facts 100. He's getting his ass kicked. Why? Because he's a demon, nigga. All the demons have been losing to angels for years and years. He couldn't even beat Makoto. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to say my nigga Vegeta hoe ass nigga or nothing like that. But it's just like, it's almost like water beats fire. It's like Pokemon. Goku definitely needs to defeat them. And then on top of that, we can finally get Vegeta versus Goku. I mean, he technically already beat Goku. If you a real fan of Dragon Ball, you know this nigga beat Goku, bro. He beat Goku in the fucking Saiyan Saga. No, Goku did not beat him, bro. Goku did not beat him, bro. No. Goku lost. That nigga was on the ground with shattered fucking ribs. Alright? Gohan beat him. Gohan did it. Shout out to the Gohan. He did that. All right? All right? I don't want to hear shit else about this Goku beat Vegeta. He never did that. Vegeta has literally beat Goku twice. Because apparently he beat him in the movie. In the new movie. The Gohan movie. You know what I'm saying? But yes, Vegeta, fucking thank you, my nigga. God dang, somebody fucking using their goddamn brain for once, my nigga. Like, Jesus, I fucking love this nigga. Damn. Now just say the word. Say, bro, I'm about to defeat you for good, Kakarot. You gotta say it, bro. You got to.
AKA you, Kakarot. This version of Kakarot, he is a destroyer. And nobody knows more about destruction and Hakai than I.
Okay.
And besides, I'm not giving up an opportunity to
finally beat you. Yes.
Angel versus Angel.
Yes.
Destroyer versus Destroyer.
Yes.
Kakarot, allow me to prove
Yes. Yes, bro. Oh my god. Bro.
As the smoke and debris flow
holy fucking shit. I love Vegeta, bro. That nigga's the GOAT. That nigga's the GOAT. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, RJ, you turned this around. You turned this around, RJ. Oh my god. RJ. This nigga's better than Akira. Oh my god.
Man, Zeno is so easy.
RJ, bro. The payoff is so good, bro. The payoff is so good, bro. Oh my god, the payoff is so good.
For me, Z and S are my fights.
Fuck yeah. The payoff is so good, bro. Oh my goodness, man. Like, this series has some lows, but its highs are high, bro. Okay.
Show me everything you've got, Z.
Oh my god.
Vegito, but that doesn't mean you beat me. As pleased with the comments, Vegito would give a thumbs up saying, "Nice one, Kakarot."
You got it, bro. I'm praying that he makes these fights better than the one with Yamoshi, bro. You have to make these fights like better than Yamoshi, bro. You have to, bro. I'm begging you. Please let all these fights be better than Yamoshi, bro. Cause you can't just hype us up like this and not deliver, bro. So I'm hoping that the fights are better than Yamoshi's fights, bro. Please, man. Don't ruin this with mid fights, bro. We done seen everybody punching, didn't like, nah. You gotta make this shit wild, bro.
Because I have a feeling your twin here will be done before you know it. But meanwhile, a thoroughly unimpressed Z and S would just watch on, discussing with each other telepathically. Brother, do you see what I see in this mortal? Yes, seraphim eyes. At this point, nothing these Saiyans do will ever surprise me anymore.
They should have never surprised you.
What am I seeing here? But on the other end of the scale, the Grand Priest, the alleged creator and sole teacher of the technique, will be taking it far less lightly. As he stares into Goku's shining...
You should have been known this, though. You haven't been watching the fights recently?
Used by someone I didn't tutor. How? What atrocities and torture have these mortals put my children through?
Honestly, Goku was pretty nice to your children.
Until in a shocking scene, unexpected of the priest, for the first time, Dai would unleash all the pent-up frustration, annoyance, and anger he had held in for the entire series, watching the God Killer. And on unleashing of this one yell, the entire environment of Zeno's palace would completely change, as clouds of white smoke flow everywhere and affecting all fighters on the field. Whether in this timeline or mine, Master's power is incredible. So this is that midget's power! This energy reminds me of Whis'. Die! Calm down in the presence of Lord Zeno!
Y'all can't tell him what to do.
Until finally, only Vegito would be seen, of course, smiling in the face of ultimate power. But this time, not in a cocky fashion, but more impressed as he comments, "Yes, this is the battle I was waiting for. The challenge I needed to test out my powers. I'm glad Dark was wrong about you. You'll serve as my greatest revenge yet!"
For real, for real.
But in the commotion of Dai's sudden power-up, Destroyer Goku would cunningly take his opportunity, cocking his arm back as he easily speeds straight for Vegeta. I think I might like this version of Kakarot even better than mine.
That's because
And the
he's
prince
evil.
would just wait eagerly for his
Well, he's not
arrival.
evil, but he's angry, like angry.
Bring it on! This may be our final battle ever, so you better believe I'm going to enjoy this! Immediately outstretching his arm and getting into an offensive stance.
Damn,
both
man,
arms
this
pull
shit's
back
crazy.
until- The two, a very familiar scene, instantly simultaneously land fists on each of their faces, concaving their cheeks instantly as blood and spit shoots everywhere. Sending both Saiyan rivals back in the air to regain themselves. But once we would zoom in on their faces, perhaps unsurprisingly, the two warriors would be smiling at each other, as Destroyer Goku would say, "Man, the Vegeta of my timeline died so long ago. It feels
been
strange
lonely.
to finally feel that fist of yours again.
Pause.
It's as hard as ever, I
Pause,
see."
pause.
To which the prince would reply, "I can't even imagine what a boring timeline you must come from if I'm not there. But don't worry, I won't let the
real.
fun of this battle end just yet. You'll have plenty more meetings with my fist soon enough, Kakarot."
Damn, so I wonder how
Good. I'm glad.
Vegeta's gonna
You may
defeat
not
him.
be
Like, is
Vegeta,
he?
But you're all as
is he gonna
guilty
kill
as each other. Whatever. Just remember, this is our story, not yours.
Facts.
As instantly, the two would then blast off far into the sky, high up, and would immediately resume their long-standing rivalry, battling all through the air in all directions, creating shockwaves that ripple in divine intensity. But as this would all go down, below, the Goku we know would be watching with excitement.
Goku, you need to
A
be
smile
paying
on his
attention
face
to the
as he
guards.
keeps up with all their high-speed movements.
The hell?
Let's out. Look at them go. They're only using Super Saiyan 2. You'd never know it, how strong they are. That other guy.
No, we definitely knew.
Different timeline or not, yes.
I hope the god Goku got some different abilities, cause Vegeta gonna fuck around and beat his ass.
But as Seraphim Goku would wish his fellow Saiyan well, from behind he would notice a sudden movement. And right in his face, approaching him suddenly, much like Vegeta's opponents, both C and S would make their move too, coming at speed to the Divine Warrior. But with Goku's piercing cyan blue, Seraphim eyes, he would just look them dead on, unflinchingly thinking, 2-on-1. This will be hard, but it should be doable. But as the roll
Okay,
starts to
Goku.
attack with precision in his movement, calling back to the first time he ever
Damn near like
activated
Ultra
his
Instinct.
techniques, Goku would dodge both a punch from Z and a sweeping kick from S at exactly the same time. So perfectly, he would leave after images behind, all with an unbothered look. Before then effortlessly flipping back multiple times to gain
I definitely
distance
think
to
Goku
eventually
could
land.
defeat the guards, man.
And as the blank-faced Seraphim Goku would land, he would look on now seriously at the two guards, remarking, "Now, that was pretty sneaky. For two guards who look down on us saying so much, you sure are trying anything you can to get the upper hand. If you wanted to start fighting, all you had to do was ask."
Hey, wait, I just thought about something else too. This nigga Vegeta actually beat Goku like 4 times according to this series, cause yeah, he fought that man in the Pyramid of Power and he won. Yeah, the Pyramid of Power and he won, and then Goku never really got his ones back. You know what I'm saying? So, in this timeline, bro, Vegeta really kind of going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to RJ, bro. He's doing what Akira won't do for us Vegeta fans. He's doing what Akira won't do for us.
That movement! So, the eyes are real after all. How disgusting. As finally acknowledging Goku's abilities, Z and S would now descend down to the ground before removing both their jackets at the same time as if connected together. Throwing them high in the air as they wait below with their arms up, unmoving. And slowly but surely,
They didn't went into their
unweighted pieces of
naked
clothing would
forms.
descend closer and closer towards the ground. But just as they would make impact, on the very millisecond, the jackets would make contact with the ground. All three warriors, Z, Seraphim Goku, and S, would instantly begin
They in
vanishing from the battle,
speedos?
ready to begin their own.
Yo, what the f? Man, these niggas in speedos, bro. These niggas fighting in speedos, bro.
Significantly faster than before, would land individual
Speedos and like them little ballerina flats, bro. What the fuck is going on with these niggas?
And when we have a look on Goku's expression, you would see would not only be their speed that had increased, as a visual grimace of pain is seen on his face from just defending alone, with Goku mumbling, This is what Vegito was getting hit by?
Yeah.
Insane! But it wouldn't be long after that Goku would find out for himself, as
Damn.
he would quickly land a punch directly on the Saiyan's
I
face.
believe in you, Goku.
Seraphim
I'm gonna put my faith in you, dog.
But moving away,
You
in
got
pain,
this, bro.
his cheek bends in. Goku would think, guess it wasn't that bad. I can do this.
Okay, fight back then.
As Goku would then land a kick of his own on Z in response, sending the guard flying off into the distance.
That's my dog.
But Goku, already having a game plan in mind, would then quickly look to his side, targeting S as he thinks. Fighting them together is not going to work. One-on-one, I'll win. Just have to be quick about it.
All right. Hopefully they don't got no healing abilities either. Like no healing factors.
And in a strange move that even surprises S, Goku would opt to grab the roll guard by the forearm instead of attacking. As he is then seen visibly still flying off into the distance, with Goku commenting, "You two come as a pair, don't you? You're going to die. You should go together." What?
You are not about to kill them.
Filthy mortal. But as S would struggle to break free, confused at what
Goku has never been a killer, bro.
A smiling Goku would ominously just reply, "Unhand you? Alright, if you say so."
Tossed his ass too.
Tossing S with speed and force directly into the same direction of Z, allowing him to catch up to his brother almost instantly.
He must be about to hit one like some type of beam.
Leaving both perplexed as they each struggle to stop themselves from moving.
Trying to think what move would he use.
Goku, Kame,
Yeah, that.
Goku just transitions into an iconic stance as a special cyan seraphim energy infused version of his Kamehameha
Now
wave
bunny hop to them
powered up
niggas.
within the palm of his hands. Brother, what is he doing?
You gotta catch him from behind,
Smite
gang.
energy, leaving the now finally stopped in the air twins to just look on with
Oh yeah, the smite
beam
energy.
concocted until
I wonder did he get the smite thing from League of Legends? Or no, that smite game.
Stunning the duo, as with unprecedented speed, they would soon be met face to face with the huge bulbous end of Goku Cyan Kamehameha.
Damn, he do got the smite dragon too, bro.
Activate it! As in response, Z would immediately unleash his own Seraphim Eye, but just in his left eye, as he did before against Vegito. And just like that, with his newfound instincts and ability, at the very last second, Z would at least dodge the insanely fast beam, just having it skim across his side, burning his flesh partially in the process. But since it would seem at least S would be handling the bulk of Goku's attack, undeterred, the Saiyan would just continue to push his Kamehameha at full power. But coming along the side, unknowing to Goku, Z would be shooting straight forward. Z, what are you doing? This mortal is hardly worth using that! Albeit, even while S
got
was
hit by
struggling,
it.
blocking Goku's attack, he would still seemingly disapprove of having to use any kind of Seraphim to deal with Goku.
Okay. Play with that man if you want to.
This skyrocketing in speed would prove useful.
Y'all need to start using y'all full power, like not even one or half of the Seraphim. You need to be using both eyes.
Abilities, young mortal, but you are far from mastering them. Inevitably leading to the two angelic warriors pulling back their arms in rage, ready to clash once more.
He doing a good job fighting
The
1v1.
scene would shift to the other legendary battle taking place, as with a thunderous crash, Vegeta and Destroyer Goku would collide fists at the exact same moment. With the prince yelling, "You're slowing down, Kakarot! Is that the best a low-class warrior like you can do?" As Goku would yell back, "Now I wonder if I even miss Vegeta anymore. I'm about to go a step further if we're done with the warm-up."
Okay.
And on the edge of Zero's palace in the sky, a huge explosion
Jesus
that
Christ,
impact
Goku.
would follow from afar. Oh? But with a
Oh, look at his
Zeno just there
face.
intrigued that the two Saiyans
Zeno.
would be safe, whispering, "A step further? Are they going to change hair colors again? Yay!" Before yelling in excitement once more, treating the whole event like a game rather than a battle to decide
Nigga, this
the
is
fate
a game
of the
to him.
Mongols.
This shit
Yelling,
ain't life.
"I want blue hair this time."
Nah, he telling him what hair to go into.
Here, Kakarot, do you even know of the Super Saiyan God ability?
He definitely
Which the
should know
Destroyer,
that.
smiling back, would say, "You underestimate me just like the old Vegeta used to do as well. Let's just say, I know everything you know, and more."
What is more, bro?
You'll see about that, clown.
What is more,
With
bro?
Unsatisfied with the Destroyer's claims,
Do you have Seraphim? Like,
looking for proof.
let's just keep it a buck.
While
You ain't got
Destroyer
Seraphim.
Goku
This shit
would
is
wait
over
for
with.
them, as if waiting for his own counter. And ultimately, it would pay off, as dodging Vegeta's powerful punch, Goku would move right out of his path of destruction before... With a
Holy.
vicious knee, Goku would counter ferociously, straight into the gut of the prince, winding him completely.
Okay,
His face
Goku.
contorts.
Alright, hold on. God of Destruction. Goku kind of.
Out from just how strong
kinda mixing
the
right
Bull
now.
was. But this battle would only just continue. With Vegeta volleying energy balls in typical fashion, only for Destroyer Goku to appear right behind.
No way, bro. Vegeta, why are you doing that?
Coinciding with countless hand-to-hand skirmishes in the air as they meet eyes and... And of course, brutal deadlocks once their arms would collide. Both flexed as Vegeta yells, "The kid said go blue! What gives? Gun shy are we?" Ha! No, I just want you to go first. Wow! And as all this plays out, it will be Zeno who simply stares in awe, losing himself in the entertainment. As he says,
Bro.
This is the best show ever!
This nigga's losing his mind right now.
Before then quietening down, thinking to himself, what am I going to do if it does end? I'll be so bored. Before turning to the priest and saying, "Hey, Dai, I think I want you to play now too."
Oh no, no. This little nigga is insane, bro.
Priest would just begin grumbling.
You better stop playing before he get that deep voice. Die. I said I want you to join them. Like, he gonna start getting deep voice. Like, how did a 5-year-old got a deep ass voice like that? Die, did you hear me?
You hear that, Dai? It's now our turn. As the God Killer hearing this would of course welcome it with open arms.
That man Zeno
What's
is
with the long
greedy,
face, huh? That's
bro.
not going how you thought they would. My boys just aren't any ordinary Saiyans, and neither am I.
You said
Let's
that
not
like
let
they
them
were
show
your
us up.
sons.
After all, this is my manga, not theirs. Instantly turning things up a gear as Ultra Vegito would enter his Super Saiyan Blue form. Look here, Zeno! I've got the main axe right here! As bloodthirsty now to get his turn, the God Killer would finally rush, after all this time, straight for the Grand Priest. Flying as fast as he can like a rabid dog, while curiously, the Grand Priest would not even give him as much as a look back, choosing to stand there with his hands behind his back nonchalantly before... Without even looking, Dai would make Vegito completely miss, with the slightest of head tilts, and in the very last millisecond before...
Okay, die.
With a truly universe-shaking punch that appears to go through the body of the God Killer, Vegito is completely counter-hit. All the while, Dai remains looking away, with his other hand...
Bro ain't even power up.
Leaving Vegito to
I
now
don't
shoot
think he
back
ready
into
for this
the
fight.
distance
I don't think he
even
ready.
faster and more intensely than Z or S did previously. Suddenly crashing into the hardened walls of Zeno's palace.
I don't think you ready for this fight.
Letting out a scream of pain.
I think
as
you
he
might.
does so.
I think you should assimilate their ass.
Vegito! Instantly catching both Seraphim Goku and Vegeta's attention, as they both are forced to turn around. Shocked to see Vegito hurt, the first time since coming out of the Pyramid of Power. But the God Killer, letting out a sinister laugh, would let all know there is nothing to worry about. As even with a line of blood dripping down his mouth, he would say, "Fine, maybe the old Son Goku trick of starting off small to test my opponent wasn't the greatest idea. against someone
Okay,
like you.
okay.
So maybe it's time to step it up a notch.
Facts,
Hey,
facts.
Brother!
Brother.
Suddenly, Ultra Vegito,
No way.
we think is him,
Lucid.
open his eyelids to reveal two blood red eyes.
Yeah.
At his mouth,
He sold it. He sold his soul. He sold his soul. That nigga made a deal with Lucid, bro. He had that made a deal with Lucid, bro. But it only makes sense. It only makes sense. He made a deal with that man.
maniacally calling the Grand Priest his
We all seen it coming.
process until Mo
Yes.
himself is left after hearing and seeing those eyes with a dark
And Zeno knew what it was, man.
trembling in fear.
Y'all knew what it was.
Might even begin to fade in disbelief with just whisper Lucifer!
Don't be so scared of him, nah, Gary. Don't be acting like that, nah, bro. Don't be all elusive, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? You caused this. You locked your brother away for a good reason. You know what I'm saying? Zeno said he can handle him, though. Not all you gotta do is just die, or you could be a real nigga, step up to the plate, and defeat your fucking brother. Don't be scared, nah. This one thing about Diamond, like every time something happens, he be the main one shocked about everything. This nigga be like, oh my god, I can't believe it. Like you be the only nigga that be like surprise. Like Zeno, him being surprised he's a 5-year-old, understandable. You're surprised, but you being surprised about everything, man. Like it's insane. It's insane. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You flipped the story on its head once again. Arj. You did your thing, man. You did your thing. You just got to make these fights better than your momos. That's all you got to do is deliver on that. You make these fights better than momos, I'm telling you, bro. This is going down as history as one of the best fan animes or mangas. Then once it gets animated, it would go down as one of the best fan animes as well too. And honestly, this would be better than GT. I guarantee you it. I guarantee you this shit will be better than GT. Cause I feel like GT damn near is a fan anime. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what it is. I feel like it's a fan anime that got animated. You know, they was making up their own shit essentially. Like it's a fan anime. Like yeah, they had I don't want to say professional writers, but they had writers, you know what I'm saying, write it, but it wasn't Akira Toriyama. It wasn't from him. So fan anime, bro. You know, fan anime. So yeah, I feel like this could be better than that. You know, y'all let me know. Because I know a lot of people are having like different opinions on GT now. Like everybody used to watch GT and be like, it's trash, it's trash, it's trash. But the people have gotten older and they're saying like, nah, it's really just this one issue with it. That's what I hear. That's what I hear. I don't truly really know because I don't have a whole consensus on the whole Dragon Ball fan base with GT. But it's just what I've heard, you know, the rumblings that I've heard with GT and what it has to offer. But yeah, I do hope one day that this gets animated because I really would like to see some of the fights. I probably wouldn't react to the whole series unless it just does that good on my channel and people like fuck with it. But I would definitely react to some of the fights though. Like some of the fights, I'm definitely like, I'm pulling up to react to that. Like I'm pulling up like, what's good? You know what I'm saying? Like, what y'all got on that? Cause your boy wanna know. Your boy wanna see what's up with that. You feel me? Like, so yeah. W episodes, bro. W episodes, W new arc, W ending to the 5 strongest arc. You know what I'm saying? Can somebody leave a comment naming all the arcs? I just want to know all the arcs. See what I'm saying? So if somebody could leave a comment naming all the arcs that we've had, that would be dope. Cause yeah, that would give me a timeline of how everything goes, and I kind of want to know it. I really don't know the names of all the arcs, so yeah. Other than that, appreciate y'all for watching, man. Subscribe if you're new. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Appreciate it.